Anna was always careful. She made lists. She labeled boxes. She put things back in their place. That's how she liked it. She lived in a small town called Hilford. It wasn't a busy place, but it had its own rhythm. People knew each other, stores closed early, and life moved slowly just how Anna liked it. She worked at the town library. Every morning, at 8:30 a.m., sharp, she opened the big wooden doors. She greeted Mr. Barnes, the postman, and smiled at Mrs. Lee, who came to return her cooking books. Every shelf in the library was clean. Every book was in order. Even the children's section was tidy thanks to Anna. One Monday morning in March, Anna woke up early as usual. She got dressed, ate a small breakfast, toast with jam, and reached for her keys. But the keys were gone. Not on the kitchen table. Not in her coat pocket. Not on the key hook by the door. She stopped. She looked around the room. She opened drawers, lifted cushions, checked every shelf. Still no keys. Her heart began to beat faster. Anna had never lost her keys before. Not once. She always put them in the same place. Always. Maybe I moved them yesterday, she thought. She tried to remember. Sunday, she went to the grocery store. She returned a book to the library drop box. Then she came home. She was tired. She made tea. She sat by the window. No memory of where she put the keys. She called the library. "Hello," said a young voice. It was Lily, the part-time assistant. "Lily," Anna said, "I might be late today. I can't find my keys." "Oh no," said Lily. "Do you want me to open the library?" "Please, I'll try to get there soon." Anna sighed. She didn't like being late. She didn't like losing things. And she didn't like not knowing. She searched again. Carefully this time. She checked her bag. She checked the coat she wore Sunday. She even checked the trash just in case. Nothing. By 9:15 a.m., Anna gave up. She grabbed her spare keys from the top kitchen cabinet, a place she hadn't touched in months. "I'll search more after work," she told herself. But she couldn't stop thinking. Where could they be? At the library, Lily had already opened the doors. Books were on the return desk. A child sat with a picture book. Everything looked normal. But Anna felt strange. Like something was off. "Did you find them?" Lily asked. "No," Anna said. "That's not like you." Anna smiled. "I know." She tried to work. She shelved books. She helped an elderly man find a biography. But her mind wasn't on the job. She thought of the keys. The empty hook. The missing routine. "I didn't drop them," she thought. "I didn't go anywhere unusual. I didn't have guests. Unless—" She stopped. There was one thing. Yesterday, she saw a small boy standing outside her door. She didn't know him. He wore a red jacket and looked about 8 years old. He didn't speak. He just looked at her. And then he ran. She thought it was odd at the time, but forgot about it. Until now. Anna couldn't stop thinking about the boy in the red jacket. She had seen him only for a moment. He was standing just outside her front garden, near the small fence. She had opened her window to say hello, but before she could speak, he turned and ran. At the time, she thought maybe he was just shy. Now, she wasn't so sure. That afternoon, after finishing her work at the library, Anna walked home slowly. The streets were quiet. A few birds sang. A breeze moved through the trees. She looked around carefully. Was the boy nearby? No. Only the usual Mrs. Carter watering her flowers. A teenager on a bicycle. A dog barking in the distance. When she got home, she unlocked the door with the spare key. It felt strange in her hand, unfamiliar. She walked inside and took off her shoes. Then she sat on the sofa and stared at the table. Still no keys. She stood up and opened her front window. She looked out at the sidewalk. That's where he stood, the boy. Yesterday. Quiet. Still. Watching. Anna frowned. She wasn't afraid. But she was curious. And a little worried. She made tea, as always. She sat at the small kitchen table. But the tea didn't taste the same. Her mind kept going back to the image. The boy in red, the quiet look, the way he ran. Later that evening, she decided to go for a walk. Not far, just around her block. The sun was setting. Shadows stretched across the pavement. The sky turned orange and pink. She walked past the bakery, the post office, and the park. There were people walking dogs, kids playing, a couple holding hands. Then, as she turned onto Maple Street, she saw him. The boy. Red jacket. Small frame. Black sneakers. He was standing near the bus stop, holding a small object. Her heart jumped. She slowed down. He didn't move. Anna stepped closer, quietly. "Hello?" she said gently. The boy looked up. He didn't smile. He didn't run. He just stared. "Do you live around here?" she asked. He didn't answer. She tried again. "My name is Anna. What's yours?" The boy blinked. Then he whispered, "Liam." "Hi, Liam," Anna said with a soft smile. "That's a nice name." He looked down at the object in his hands. Anna squinted. It was a keychain. Her keychain. Brown leather with a small letter A on it. Her missing keys. "Liam," she said slowly, "are those my keys?" He didn't speak. He just held them tighter. Anna took a breath. She knelt down, so they were at eye level. "Did you take them?" Liam bit his lip. Then he shook his head. "Then how did you get them?" He looked away. A pause. "Then, they were on the ground, in front of your house." Anna thought carefully. That didn't make sense. She had searched the area. She had checked everywhere. But maybe he was telling the truth. "Did you try to return them?" she asked. Liam nodded. "But you weren't there." Anna softened her voice. "It's okay. Thank you for holding them. Can I have them back now?" Liam hesitated. Then, slowly, he opened his hand. The keys lay there, quiet and familiar. Anna reached out and took them. "Thank you, Liam." He looked relieved. Then he said, "I didn't steal them. I just didn't know what to do." Anna smiled. "I believe you." Anna stood up and looked at Liam. He seemed nervous, like he wanted to run again. But he didn't. Instead, he asked, "Are you mad?" Anna shook her head. "No, I was just worried." "About the keys?" he asked. "Yes," she said, "but also about you." Liam looked surprised. "Why me?" "Well," Anna said, "you were standing in front of my house. You looked upset. Then you disappeared. And my keys were gone. It made me wonder." Liam looked down at his shoes. "I didn't mean to scare you." "I know," Anna said gently. "You didn't." There was a pause. Evening light covered the sidewalk in soft gold. Cars passed slowly. A dog barked in the distance. Anna looked at Liam again. He was small and quiet, but something in his eyes looked older than his age. "Where do you live?" she asked softly. Liam pointed across the street. "Over there, with my aunt." Anna nodded. "Do your parents live nearby?" Liam's face changed. He looked away. "No," he said. Anna didn't ask more. She understood. "Would you like to walk with me a little?" she asked. Liam hesitated, then nodded. They walked down Maple Street together. side by side, not speaking much. Sometimes silence is more comfortable than words. They passed the small park. A group of children were playing near the swings. Liam watched them, but didn't stop. Anna noticed. You don't play with them. He shrugged. Not really. Why not? He paused. They don't talk to me. I'm new here. Anna felt a quiet sadness in his voice. She smiled gently. Well, I'm glad you talked to me. Liam looked up at her. You are different. Anna laughed. I hear that a lot. They walked until the sky turned pink. Then Anna said, Do you like books? Liam shrugged again. Sometimes. I work at the library, she said. There are lots of good books. Liam looked curious. Do you have any with pirates? Anna smiled. I have many with pirates. Cool, he said quietly. They walked back toward their street. As they reached the corner, Liam stopped. That's my place, he said. It was a small apartment above a bakery. A light was on in the window. I should go in, he said. Anna nodded. Okay. But if you want, you can visit the library sometime. I'll help you find the pirate books. Liam gave a tiny smile. Okay. He turned and walked toward the building. At the door, he looked back and waved. Anna waved back. When she got home, Anna placed her keys gently on the hook. She smiled. Everything was back in place. But something was also different. She had met a boy with quiet eyes. A boy who found her missing keys. A boy who needed someone to talk to. Anna wasn't just a librarian anymore. Maybe she was something more. A helper. A listener. A friend. The next morning, Anna woke up early. She looked at the key hook by the door. Her keys were there right where they should be. She smiled. She made toast and tea, then walked to the library with a little more energy than usual. The air was fresh. The sky was light blue. The town was waking up. At the library, Lily was already at the front desk. Morning, Anna, she called. Good morning, Anna said cheerfully. You look happy. Anna smiled. I am. She told Lily the short version of what happened. Lily listened with wide eyes. So a little boy had your keys? Yes. His name is Liam. He lives nearby. Wow, Lily said. That's kind of like a mystery story. It felt like one. Anna laughed. They began shelving new books together. Anna walked over to the children's section and looked at the pirate books. She chose 3. The Secret Treasure, Pirate Pete and the Map, Sailing with Stormy Jack. She put them aside, just in case Liam came. She hoped he would. The morning passed slowly. People came in and out. An old man read the newspaper. 2 students worked on a project in the corner. But no Liam. At lunchtime, Anna stepped outside for some fresh air. The sun was warm on her face. She walked to the bench in front of the bakery across the street. As she sat, she looked up at the window above the shop where Liam lived. A curtain moved. A small face peeked out. It was Liam. He saw her, then quickly disappeared. Anna smiled. A few minutes later, she heard footsteps. Liam was standing beside the bench. He looked shy, but curious. Hi, he said. Hi, Liam, Anna said kindly. Nice day, isn't it? He nodded. You said I could come to the library. Anna stood. Yes, of course. Come on. I picked some books you might like. They walked together. At the library, Liam followed Anna to the children's section. She showed him the 3 pirate books. His eyes lit up. This one looks cool, he said, pointing to Pirate Pete and the map. You can borrow it, she said. Do you have a library card? Liam shook his head. Anna walked to the desk. She brought out a small form. Let's make one. Together. They filled it out. Name: Liam Carter. Age: 9. Address: 12 Maple Street. Guardian: Aunt Maria Carter. Anna handed him his card. Congratulations, you're now an official member of the Hilford Library. Liam grinned. He sat down and opened the book. He began to read quietly. Anna watched from the desk. It made her heart feel warm. After a while, Liam stood up. I should go, he said. Of course, Anna said. Come back any time. I will. He looked around the library. It's nice here. Quiet. Anna smiled. That's the idea. Liam walked to the door. Before he left, he turned and said, Thanks for not being mad about the keys. Thanks for returning them, Anna replied. And just like that, a small friendship began. One made of kindness, books, and trust. Anna felt like something important had started. And she was right. Over the next 2 weeks, Liam came to the library almost every day. He always came in the afternoon, usually after school. Sometimes he stayed for 10 minutes. Sometimes for an hour. He read books about pirates, space, animals, and magic. He liked quiet corners and funny stories. Anna noticed he never brought homework, and he never talked about school. She didn't ask. She let him read. She let him be. One rainy Thursday, Liam came in with wet shoes and a small backpack. Anna offered him a towel. Thanks, he said, drying his hair. Busy day? She asked. He shrugged. Not really. Aunt Maria's working late. Do you want some tea? She asked. He looked surprised. You have tea in the library? Anna smiled. I have a kettle in the staff room. They sat at a small table with mugs of warm tea and a plate of cookies. Liam ate quietly, but he looked comfortable. Do you like living with your aunt? Anna asked gently. She's okay, he said. She works a lot. Do you see your parents sometimes? He shook his head. They're not around. Anna nodded. That must be hard. Liam didn't answer. He just looked out the window at the rain. Later, when he returned his book, he paused. Can I show you something? He asked. Of course. He opened his backpack and pulled out a small notebook. The cover was worn. The pages were full of drawings. Pirates. Ships. Maps. Monsters. All in pencil, some with colored ink. You made these? Anna asked. Liam nodded. I like drawing stories. Anna turned the pages carefully. Each picture had a title. The Ghost Ship. Captain Blacktooth. The Secret Island. These are amazing, Liam. He looked down, shy. Just for fun. Anna smiled. Have you ever thought of writing your own book? Liam blinked. Like, a real book? Yes, I can help. The next day, Liam came in with new pages. He had written a short story about a lost pirate named Max, who was afraid of the sea. Anna read it and laughed out loud at the twist ending Max becomes a baker instead. That's very clever, she said. And funny. Liam smiled wide. From that day on, they began meeting twice a week in the back corner of the library. Anna helped him with spelling, with ideas, with structure. Liam did all the drawing. They made plans for a full book. The Adventures of Max the Pirate Baker. One afternoon, Lily saw them working and said, You two look serious. We are, Anna said, publishing a masterpiece. Liam grinned. Anna looked at him and thought, who knew a lost set of keys could lead to this? The little book began to grow. Each week, Liam brought new pages. He had given Max the Pirate Baker a full crew. A talking parrot, a sleepy sailor, and a cat who hated the sea. The story was silly, sweet, and full of imagination. Anna helped him edit the words. She corrected grammar, asked questions, gave ideas. But she never changed his voice. "This is your story," she said. "I'm just here to help." One Friday afternoon, Anna had a surprise. She printed all the pages, added a cover, and made a soft booklet. On the front it said, "The Adventures of Max the Pirate Baker," by Liam Carter. When Liam saw it, his eyes grew wide. "You printed it?" "Yes," Anna said. "It's your first book." He held it carefully. It looked real. He turned the pages. He smiled. He laughed. Then he looked up and said, "Can I keep it?" "It's yours," Anna said. That weekend, Liam didn't come to the library. Or the next Monday. Or Tuesday. Anna waited, trying not to worry. Maybe he was busy, maybe school kept him late. But by Wednesday, she was concerned. She walked across the street and knocked on the door of the bakery downstairs. The woman behind the counter smiled. "Hello, can I help you?" "Yes, I'm looking for Liam. He lives upstairs." The woman's face changed. "Oh, I'm sorry, dear. They moved out on Sunday, aunt and nephew." Didn't say where. Aunt and I nephew. Tand and ten. Dot ten lawn dot ten. Anna blinked. Moved? She felt a small twist in her chest. Do you know why? The woman shook her head. Just said it was time to go. Something about family back in another town. Anna stood outside the bakery, holding her coat tight. Liam was gone. No goodbye. No note. Just gone. That evening, she sat by her window, holding the booklet they made. She flipped through the pages slowly. Max the Pirate Baker sailed to faraway islands. He gave up gold for muffins. He opened a bakery on a beach. Anna smiled, and then she cried. Quietly, just a little, because something had ended. Something she hadn't expected. The next day, she placed the little book on a shelf in the children's corner. Right in the center, she made a small label. Written and illustrated by Liam Carter, age 9. Lily saw it and said, "I hope he comes back one day." Anna nodded. "So do I." That evening, as she locked the library, she saw something on the step. A small white envelope. She opened it carefully. Inside was a note, written in pencil. "Dear Anna, thank you for the tea. Thank you for the books. Thank you for helping me believe I can be something. Max the Pirate Baker is sailing now, but maybe one day I'll visit your library again. Liam." Anna folded the note and held it close. And just like that, she smiled again. 1 month passed. Then another. Spring turned into summer. The library windows were open, letting in warm air and the sound of birds. Liam didn't come back, but his little book stayed on the shelf, and many children read it. Some laughed, some pointed at the drawings. One boy even asked, "Do you have another book by this Liam guy?" Anna smiled. Not yet, but maybe one day. One afternoon, a teacher from the local school came to the library. She asked if someone could help her with a reading program. "We have students who don't like books," she said. "Maybe you can help them find the right ones." Anna said yes. Twice a week, Anna now visited the school. She brought books. She read stories out loud. She listened to the students, asked them what they liked, and helped them find books that made them smile. It was hard sometimes. Some kids didn't want to read. Some said books were boring. But Anna remembered Liam, and how it all started with one small moment. One lost key, one quiet boy. In her free time, Anna started writing, too. Short stories. Nothing big, just tales about small things. a girl who finds a map in a bottle, a baker who only makes blue cookies, a dog who teaches his owner how to dance. She didn't think of herself as a writer, but every story made her happy. She kept them in a notebook. She even thought, maybe one day, I'll make a book of my own. One Saturday morning, as she walked into the library, she noticed something new. Another envelope on the steps. Her heart skipped. It looked familiar. She opened it. Inside was a photo. Liam, holding a new book. A real book. With a printed cover, a barcode, and his name on the front. Liam Carter, The Island of Fire. He looked older, taller, but his smile was the same. On the back of the photo was a short note. Dear Anna, I did it. Thank you for the first step. From your friend, Liam. Anna sat down on the bench outside. She held the photo close. Her eyes felt warm. Some people pass through your life for only a short time, but their footprints stay forever. That day, she printed the photo and added it to the little corner of the library where Liam's book still lived. She made a new sign. This is where stories begin. And every time a new child walked into the library, Anna smiled and thought, maybe this is the next Liam. Because every story, big or small, begins with someone who believes in you.